how many types do you have, and what brought about the divisions?
We have two main sects in Islam. You either belong to the Shia sect of Islam or Sunni sect of Islam. All the rest of the sects are either in Shia or in Sunni. And this division started after the demise of the Holy Prophet, after the death of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it came as a result of where to pick your teachings, the school of thought where you belong to. If you agree that I have to take my message or my teachings from the family of the Holy Prophet, then you are called Shia. And if you believe that any person at all that lives during the time of the Holy Prophet, you can ask him or take a narration from him, then you are a Sunni school of thought.
Will a day come that you people will put yourselves together?
Yeah, it's there. The division is in the books. But I'm happy with your question. There is hope. One day we'll all come together. Not even Muslims, with Christians and everyone in this world. We are meeting, or we are hoping to meet God's servant called Mahadi. The Mahadi sect of Islam, you hear of Ahmadis, yeah, they believe in this Mahadi. The Shias also believe, the Sunni, Tijaniya, or being it Qadiriya or Ahl Sunnah, we all believe that Mahdi will be sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will unite all mankind, not even Muslims.
Oh, really? So yes. Another prophet is coming?
It's not a prophet, but he is in the shoes of Prophet Muhammad. He's the final disciple.
You are watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest, and the mightiest African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen Hadasha. Today you can call me Hawa, because we are going into the Hawaiistic lie honomono. You can call me Hawa. You all know this name. It was given to me by one sheikh on this same show. Or say I am the mother of all. The reason I'm called Hawa. So it's one of my names. So you can call me Hawa today. You can call me, in fact, beautiful Hawa. I welcome you people with lots of love. It's another episode is going to be great. I am confident within my spirit that today we will hear something that will put everything in place. Seriously. So I welcome you people. Let's welcome our guests for today and see what happens on the show today. Papa, we welcome you to Revelations.
Thank you very much.
Great. Today is your first time on this biggest platform. Please kindly pay obeisance to my followers. Okay. Greet them and introduce yourself to us. Okay. After that, if there are any loved ones you want to greet, it's also allowed.
Okay. My name is Sheikh Aali Hussein from Kaswa Millennium City. I'm from the Shia sect of Islam. Shia sect of Islam. Yeah, my greetings goes to the National Chief Imam of Shia, Ustaz Kamaluddin Abu Bakr, and also to my chief in my area, Bantama Chief, Serki Tola, and that of Magajia Salma. I greet them all. Thank you.
That's great. We welcome you.
You're welcome.
And we appreciate your presence here.
I'm also privileged.
On the platform.
Thank you.
I will say your guest in the topic is Islam and peace. That's a huge topic. But you said you belong to the Shia side.
Yep.
What brought about the divisions?
Okay.
How many types do you have? And what brought about the divisions?
We have two main sects in Islam. You either belong to the Shia sect of Islam or Sunni sect of Islam. All the rest of the sects are either in Shia or in Sunni. And this division started after the demise of the Holy Prophet, after the death of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it came as a result of where to pick your teachings, the school of thought where you belong to. If you agree that I have to take my message or my teachings from the family of the Holy Prophet, then you are called Shia. And if you believe that any person at all that lives during the time of the Holy Prophet, you can ask him or take a narration from him, then you are a Sunni school of thought.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That's how we have Sunni and Shi'i school of thought.
Okay, can you tell us the difference about your dressing, the way you have dressed?
Yep.
What are you?
Yeah, that is why I came with this dressing today. We always wear this turban. If you see a preacher wearing black, this same design, but wearing a black turban, that means he's from the progeny of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But if it is white, that means any other family at all. Yeah.
Any other family at all.
Yep.
So they differentiate themselves, the royals of the prophets.
Yep.
They differentiate themselves from
any other
the Gentiles.
Yep.
With the black turban.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. I will ask you a few questions before we get into the show.
Okay.
We had a Muslim brother here.
Okay.
Who said that you people will go to heaven. When you go to heaven, you will marry 70 wives there. And the place will be so joyous that even when you drink alcohol and you fly, you drink alcohol, you fly like aeroplane. When you are landing, you land on a woman. We had a woman here recently who also said that you going to heaven and marrying 70 wives there is not in Quran. Tell us, clear this confusion for us.
Okay, what the woman was saying is the right thing. It's not in the Holy Quran. But then this is a very huge discussion. But I will summarize it this way. Most of these, should I say, context or verses that speaks about hereafter, the world after this world that we are going to get ourselves into, is something that we have no idea at all. You can't even describe it to anyone. So mostly what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does in the Holy Quran is to give example with things that we understand. So drinking alcohol and there is river passing under your feet, these are all examples to show that we enjoy them. But that doesn't mean definitely that's what you're going to meet there.
So those are illustrations.
Those are illustrations.
What about the 70 wife thing? Is it not some of the examples in the Quran?
No.
It's not at all.
They are all illustrations, and it's not in the Quran. It's in the Hadith.
It's in the Hadith.
It's in the Hadith, and we'll talk of weak Hadith, da'if. There are Hadiths that we don't have to work with them, because the Holy Prophet is just like any other human being, just that he has been, chosen by Allah to give message. So people lie upon him even whilst he was alive. There was a day he even climbed a pulpit and said, people are lying upon me too much. From today onwards, if you lie upon me saying that Muhammad said, whilst I've not said that, you should look for a place in hellfire. So this means that we shouldn't be working with any hadith that we meet.
So if somebody should use example like when we die we get 70 wives in heaven, we should say it's a lie.
I will not say you should say it's a lie, but I will say that it's an illustration of something else that you might enjoy.
But it's not in the Quran.
No, it's not in the Holy Quran.
And it is not confirmed that when you die as a true Islam, you will inherit that in heaven.
What is there in our sect of Islam is that the male, people that are going to heaven, the male have the same opportunity as the female are having. You can't say that the male will be marrying 70 wives. What about the female, believer who is also going to heaven?
They said that one is one. I asked them.
No, it's one. No. That means she also have the same opportunity, because in the Holy Quran, God, in the sight of Allah, the person that Allah respects a lot is the one who is closer to Him and do good deeds, not the one who is a man or the one who is a woman. So when you go to heaven, you have the same opportunity to enjoy as that of the woman. You can enjoy 70 wives whilst they can enjoy 70 men. No, there's nothing like that.
So this division in Islamic religion, is there a day, will a day come that you people will put yourselves together?
Yeah, it's there. The division is in the books, but I'm happy with your question. There is hope. One day we'll all come together. not even Muslims, with Christians and everyone in this world. We are meeting, or we are hoping to meet God's servant called Mahadi. The Mahadi sect of Islam, you hear of Ahmadis, yeah, they believe in this Mahadi. The Shias also believe, the Sunni, Tijaniya, or being it Qadiriya or Ahl Sunnah, we all believe that Mahadi will be sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will unite all mankind, not even Muslims.
Oh, really? So
yes.
Another prophet is coming?
It's not a prophet, but he is in the shoes of Prophet Muhammad. He's the final disciple. We have 12 disciples of the whole Prophet Muhammad, as that of Jesus, Matthew 10:10. But just that people are lost. The disciples of this regime of Muhammad are unknown. So that's the last of them.
Oh, okay. So we are expecting somebody who will come and do that job.
Yeah.
To come and put who and who? Christians?
All mankind together.
Together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How soon is this going to happen? We
I
don't
can't
know.
tell.
Oh, okay. So why have some people been banned from going to Mecca? Have you heard about that?
Long time.
Why?
Long time. It was political issues, should I say.
Oh, it was political issues. Then that's okay.
Thank
we
you.
cannot drag it. Now, your topic is Islam and peace. Abusia, that is what he is coming to discuss. Can you tell us how Islam got into Africa? Do you have that history?
Yeah, I have that history, but I will be happy we'll prompt into our topic directly.
Because you are coming to talk about...
somewhere
okay,
we'll talk
about it. Okay, then let me ask my last question, then we go.
Okay.
The slave trade. You know about the slave trade that happened to Africans.
Yeah.
The biggest event ever.
Yeah.
That has happened in the world.
Yeah.
When you read or when you learn more about this history, we all know what these Arabs put Africans through.
Yep.
Do you think their religion is for us to follow?
Islam is not for the Arabs, first of all. And what happened during the the slave trade, and also after the demise of the whole prophet, I will talk about it in the topic. There are people who claim to, speak for God. They came and, work as a messenger of the whole prophet, or an apostle from the whole prophet. Meanwhile, they have no justification. We'll talk about that. And they call themselves as caliphates. They call themselves as caliphate. We have the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. And they chose to take, a side of these vehement, attacks and killing and forcing of people to be Muslims. And we have other teachings that we'll speak about that belongs to the family of the whole prophet. That says that it's very wrong to force someone to be in Islam. So they decided to call people, in peace to join Islam. And we'll give examples of that. In Africa here also, it happened.
Okay. So that's your topic. Since that's your topic, just explain Islam for us to understand what Islam is. Define that word.
I'm very happy.
And then when you are done with telling us what Islam is, then you will take us through the Islam and peace as your topic.
Okay. Islam literally is from the word salama. I'll speak to the scholars more, or salima, which means to be at peace, or to be rescued or escape from problems and damage. That means if you practice Islam, you get yourself at ease inside. You have some inner happiness. But the word Islam was not built on this, word salima or salama, but rather we don't have it in, let me try in English, a transit word, a word that needs an object. But in Arabic, this object tends to be a subject also. So when you say aslama, that gives you the noun Islam, which means that you not being at peace alone, but trying to spread and share the peace to others. So the word Islam means sharing peace.
Sharing peace.
It doesn't mean you being at peace. That means you are already in peace, but then you are trying to distribute it to the world.
So can someone say Islam is a religion?
No, we can't say Islam is a religion.
Then what is it?
It's a way of life.
It's a way of life?
It's a way of life. That is why when you look at the teachings of the whole Quran, it encompasses all aspects of life. All aspects of life. How to marry, how to divorce your wife, how to do business. Everything is inside. It's a way of life. But religion, I think, goes into more spiritual aspects, leaving the physical aspect. But in Islam, it's 50-50. You have to try to work for the world as you work for the hereafter.
Okay, your topic is Islam and peace. Please take us through.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
On this issue that I said Islam is built on the transit word aslama, to distribute peace to others in the world. The whole Prophet on this account said that when you meet one another, you should share this peace by saying assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. And the whole Quran emphasis on this, that it's not only a Muslim that you must say assalamu alaikum to. This is another new thing that you'll be hearing today, because most of the Muslims will tell you that if the person is a Christian or a Jewish or non-Muslim, when he says assalamu alaikum, you don't have to respond. Or you say wa alaikum or something else. You try like you're speaking, but you say something else. No, it's a lie. The Holy Quran said, وَإِذَا حُيِّيتُم بِتَحِيَّةٍ فَحَيُّوا بِأَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا أَوْ رُدُّوهَا. Whenever you are greeted, you respond to greeting with what is even better, with what you were greeted of. Maybe if the person says good morning, say oh, fine morning, how are you? You should show interest, show love. That is the greetings of Islam. And it also calls for peace. It calls for love. It calls for unity. So afshu salamu bainakum means not to just say assalamu alaikum to the person, but also wish for the person to be in peace. If you wish for the other to be in peace, that means you must first of all, execute the peace, show the peace, manifest the peace first. Mostly in Islam, we tend to follow, the orals, things that you say in your mouth. You say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim before eating. If you want to go to somewhere, you say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. If you want to sit down, you say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Because the Holy Prophet said that whenever you want to do anything, you start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. But that doesn't mean that this is what the Holy Prophet was teaching. But it means that whenever you want to start something, you make sure you start it in the name of what? God. If you do it in the name of people to praise you, people to thank you, give you money, that means you are not following the tradition, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It's the same thing when you say, if you meet the other, you tell the person, peace be upon you. Not just words, but rather in action. That means you should make sure all other people that surrounds you are in total peace. That is Islam. There is one occasion where the verse in the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, O you who believe, إِذَا ضَرَبْتُمْ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ فَتَبَيَّنُوا. When you are traveling, you should make sure, don't just meet anyone and decide to attack the person thinking that he's your enemy. You should make sure you ask questions to know the identity of the person. Why? Because mostly they dispensate some of the Sahabas, some of the companions of the Holy Prophet to go and preach. So on one occasion, there is a Sahaba called Zayd bin Uthama. Zayd bin Uthama. They went to the Jewish. One Jewish became a Muslim and also decided to meet, because he heard that the Muslims are coming to them. So he left his people with all his properties and money and decided to meet the Muslims. Meanwhile, the Muslims and one of the soldiers called Zaidu has no clue that he's also a Muslim brother. He decided to attack him thinking that he's an enemy. So this verse descended that Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu idha darabtum fi sabilillah fatabayyanu wa la taqulu liman alqa ilaykum as-salama lasta mu'minan. Never say to someone that say assalamu alaikum is not a Muslim. Anyone who wishes you peace, you must also wish him peace back. So in this occasion, after Zayd attacked this person and killed the person, this verse descended and the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was informed of what happened. So he called Zaidu and he was very annoyed. It's there in the Quran, in the Buhari, the first book that we take our traditions from after the Quran. Meanwhile, this person never said Muhammad Rasulullah. He said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. I bear witness that there is no Lord or God to worship except Allah. He didn't add Muhammad Rasulullah. That means no one deserves to be killed, even if the person is not a Muslim, because differentiating a Muslim and a non-Muslim is Muhammad Rasulullah. Mostly, most people believe that there's God, but maybe his attribute, whether it's 1 or 3, that's where the difference lies. But if you believe in Muhammad, that means you are a Muslim. He doesn't believe in Muhammad, or he was not given the opportunity to add that I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger before Zayd attacked and killed this person. But the Holy Prophet was very annoyed, because even saying that I bear witness that there is no Lord except, there is no God except Allah, that means he's one of you. He's supposed to be at peace.
You are watching The Biggest. Make me understand this before you continue.
Okay.
Is the Islam we are practicing in Ghana same as everywhere? Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, everywhere. I want to understand this first.
Yes and no.
Explain.
Yes, because as I told you earlier, we are there into 2 main sects. We either be a Muslim in the Shia sect or Sunni sect. So according to the books, if you're a Sunni sect in Ghana here, that means you're an ally to Saudi Arabia.
You are what?
Saudi Arabia. They also practice Sunni.
Okay.
Iran also practice Shia. Iraq practice Shia, Yemen Shia, and the rest. So we have Shias in Ghana, we have Sunnis in Ghana. But then, you know, Africans, because of the slave trade and a lot of, you know, should I say, reasons, we tend to add some things to our beliefs due to the hardship, should I say. I think so.
I'm asking this because this thing that you are saying right now, that Muhammad got angry because someone was killed. Just yesterday, Nigeria here, a student, I think it was viral, so everybody saw it. How the girl said this, her opinion, and your people killed, killed. And other people are also practicing Sharia law and all that. And we here, we don't practice anything. We've not even seen you marrying any of the rich people in Saudi Arabia's daughter and bringing here. So I want to know whether you people are okay. If you people are one, you are practicing the same thing. Why are some people killing people there? This is not the first time we are hearing this. And you are talking about peace.
Yep. Thank you very much. You know, as I spoke earlier, after the demise of the Holy Prophet, that's why I first clarify myself as Shia Muslim, because I can't defend everyone.
You can defend your own.
I can defend my own, and I can put this question to you. You can go and do all your research. There's no record that a Shia Muslim has attacked anyone before.
Really?
Yes.
I will find out. I will find out.
I learned there's one flag bearer, or was it a president by then in Ghana, who went to, you know, some of, he went to America, I think so. There was this sitting that he said Hezbollah are also terrorists. Hezbollah, they are Shias. But later he found out that no, Hezbollah are not Shias. They are defending their country.
So who are those? So Shia person have not killed anybody. Means that those killing are coming from the other side.
I will not say the other side are also encouraging it.
No, we just want to know where it's coming from first. We are not saying they are recruiting people. But if Shia has never done that, automatically, it's coming from the other side.
I will not say that it's coming from there. But so, I'm saying that it's not being encouraged by the scholars. But some of the teachings gives a clue, something like that, that is, they should go and do that. That's what we need to take time and digest here.
I wanted to know where it's coming from before we look at where the teaching is coming from. Family, you people know everything that I do. Shia people, have you heard anywhere that Shia person has attacked anybody? Because according to him, it has never happened. Write it in the comment section so we bring him back to come and answer. If you have heard anything.
According to the Holy Quran, if you kill anyone, he said an innocent person. Innocent here means, it doesn't mean that the person is a Muslim or a believer. Innocent person means someone who hasn't done any wrong to you. When you kill the person, first of all, you go to hellfire. You be there forever, because some people will be taken off after some time. But this type of person that kills someone just like that without any reason will remain in hell forever, and also he is cursed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah has prepared a very intensive punishment for the person. All this in the whole Quran, like 5 punishments for one person.
So those killing and all the fight going on in Zongus, where is it coming from?
That's why I'm saying that I have to clarify myself and also defend some part of it, not all. I can't defend everyone.
Okay. Islam and peace, please continue.
Okay. When you look at the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for example, when he talks about you should be at ease with your neighbor and live in peace, it doesn't talk of a Muslim neighbor. He generalized the issue. He said anyone who believes in God and believes in hereafter should not harm his neighbor, should be at peace with his neighbor. One of the disciples of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, the chief one, Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, he said, I'm not ordering people not to harm your neighbors, but to tolerate their harm. When they are harming you, tolerate. The reason why I came here personally, you ask someone here that is it allowed in Islam to attack someone? Because mostly you have observed that when you ask a Muslim question, then he gets annoyed. Yes. And he said that, yes, because mostly someone is asking a question to attack, so you have to attack back.
Is that how it has to be?
That was the answer.
I'm asking if that was right.
No. And you even said to the person that, but you heard that the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to understand, some will even throw dashes on him, but he tolerates all those things. Why are you not tolerating as Muslims? So that means we are not following the teachings.
You are really watching the show?
Yes, I'm watching it.
Tell them they attack me because I ask questions. They attack me. We are learning.
That's the
so
right
when you come and sit here, we have to. You said you know this, so I will ask you in total questions for you to answer.
It's true.
I have become a shaitan, and I'm going to say
shaitan.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. So tell us, what can we do about these things? And Islam says when you insult Muhammad, we should whip you. You hear all these things everywhere. Why should you whip me, your sister? And defending the Muhammad you don't know. Where do we put this?
You know, in the Holy Quran, the Christians said that, plus the Jewish, none will go to heaven except the Jewish and the Christian. لن يدخل الجنة إلا من كان هودا أو نصارى. They said it. And this saying of Christians and the Jewish is not, peculiar to them, but also with the Muslim nation also. During our time also, this is what we are also saying. Whenever you have a nation who believes that the leader is for you, he founded your movement, then you think you brag of such something like this. The Holy Quran wants to tell you that they said it before because they were with their prophet. Christians were with Isa alayhi salam, Jesus, you said Jesus, and Moses with the Jewish. And now you also have Muhammad. You think that no one will go to heaven except you. It's wrong. A Christian can go to heaven, a Jewish can go to heaven, and a Muslim can go to hell. This is the true teachings of Islam.
What is causing all this confusion? One God.
One God.
Yes.
I would say ignorance, first of all.
From which side?
From all the sides. You know, the Buddha, the Hindu, and most people on earth don't even believe in religion. They say that you can even get, the right path and worship your Lord without following any religion. And they are right. But then how many people can build their inner, build their soul to get to that level to know their God? So we are not condemning that you shouldn't follow a religion, but you have to learn, because it's very intricate, it's very difficult. A lot of, smoke screen. People are trying to conceal a lot of truth. That's where the mistakes come from.
You were addressing very, very important before I interrupted. Okay. You were saying, though, that the man who answered me that when you insult Muhammad, you have to be dealt with.
Yeah.
If it's not true, why are they believing that?
It's still the teachings. Understanding the comprehension of the teachings is very difficult.
Is it the language barrier?
No, you have to learn. It's a language barrier. You have to learn the language first of all.
But why do I have to worship God who created me, and I have to learn somebody's language before I can talk to God?
It's not somebody's language.
Whose language is that?
Because first of all, I can take it this way. Even the Christians, you have a language.
Which is?
Hebrew. Jesus, was he an Englishman?
But what language was? Christianity is different from Judaism now.
Yeah, but I'm saying that there are languages that Allah chooses to speak from. Why? Because Allah as the creator, and all creators as they are, even the white man who creates the flight, the plane, the rest, they make sure that they preserve it. And there is so many attacks to these, should I say, religion that comes from God. There's so many attacks, and in order to preserve them, Allah decided to choose the serious ones. You have to work further before you know the truth. If you decide to just sit idle, they will sell the lies to you. So it's like, in order to conceal some of the truth, we have to learn the language.
We have to learn the language. The one coming, what's the name again?
What's coming?
The last disciple
Mahadi.
I pray Mahadi will take our own local language.
Yeah, Allah.
And so we will know that we are also part now.
Yeah, we are all part. And even when you are reading the narration, it says that when Mahdi is coming, we hear a voice, and that voice, everyone will understand the voice in his own language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So please, take your message was Islam and peace.
Yeah.
Put everything together in 5 minutes.
Okay.
How your people should understand, how they should preach peace without attacking anybody. Put me first.
Okay.
Without attacking me. And then whatever advice you have for them, how they understand the teachings. You said they don't understand the teachings. In fact, that part, open it up a bit.
Yeah. To go straight, most people believe that the battles that the Holy Prophet fought was an attack. Because it's a huge story you have to go through to see the cause of all the battles. All of them were defending. He was defending himself. He was being attacked by the enemies, then he defended himself. So if we read all those stories and things that he's very brave, then people will start, speculating that as a Muslim you have to be very brave, you have to be attacking. No, he never attacked anyone. He was defending. That's why I said that we have to learn. But after the demise of the Holy Prophet, I said I can't defend anyone. We did have some people who spoke for Islam, who weren't in the position to talk for Islam, who were attacking in the name of what? Islam. Like the Romans, the Byzantine Empire, by then it was attacked by Muslims. Like the Persians, now they are Muslims. The India, the Hind, Africa here, Misr, Egypt, they were all attacked, but that was not Islam. And you have at the other side the family of the Holy Prophet trying to remind the Muslim nation that the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam never attacked anyone. So you should just go and preach. If they attack you, then you defend yourself. So we have these issues now. People are trying to, defend this type of battles that were fought by Muslims, and we can't, because that wasn't the right decision taken by those caliphs. But the household, I told you that we have 12 disciples of the Holy Prophet. None of them had a record that he has attacked someone. And they were all, leaders, having so many population behind them, because they have this idea as was taught by the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you said I should summarize things in 5 minutes. What I would say is that we have to make sure we know the Ahl al-Bayt. Ahl al-Bayt are the 12 disciples that were left behind by the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If before his demise, he gathered all the Muslims and told them that I'm leaving behind you 2 strong things: the Holy Quran and my household, my family. My family will explain the Quran to you. The Quran needs an explanation. And you'll be very much astonished that even the Holy Prophet, it was said in the Holy Quran that when we recite, you should take time, we will explain the Quran to you. We were saying that, why should I learn someone's language? That's why I was telling that it's not their language, it's rather the language of God that was used to conceal secrets and sacred issues. So even the Holy Prophet, he has to wait for Allah to explain certain things to him, what he meant with some of the verses. So the Holy Prophet also explained the Holy Quran to his household, the family of the Holy Prophet, and asked the Muslim nation to follow them. So there was this conflict, this problem after his demise. The Muslim nation at large refused to follow the household of the Holy Prophet.
Wow. Let me ask my last question, then we go.
Okay.
The Quran acknowledges Jesus as one of the prophets.
The mightiest, one of the mightiest.
One of the mightiest
messengers
prophets
of Allah. Yeah.
Okay. He has 12 disciples.
Yep.
Is it the same disciples he handed over to Muhammad?
No.
Everybody will create his own disciples.
Everyone has 12 disciples.
Who gave them those disciples?
They are chosen by God. But he will show, it will be shown to that leader, that prophet, that this is the first one, this is the second, this is the third, to the end. Moses have 12 disciples. Noah is having 12 disciples. They are all in the Bible. They are still there. I can give you their names. I can get time, bring you all the lists. So the 12 disciples of this nation, Islam, has been concealed. People don't know them. So we follow people that created this atmosphere of, attacks. So Muslims are now following those people, think that that's how Islam started, or that is the teachings of Islam. Yeah, because all these problems started after the demise of the Holy Prophet.
So right now,
I have this, there was this debate held in America whether Islam is a religion of peace or not. This lady called Aali, who was speaking against the motion. The question she kept asking, continuously, who speaks for Islam? Who speaks for Islam? Is the problem. Anyone just come out and say that I'm speaking for Islam. But it's only the Holy Prophet Muhammad and the 12 disciples. That's all.
Up till now.
Up till now. We have to follow their teachings.
So right now, as we speak, Muhammad,
yeah,
where is he?
Dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
And we are fighting at his words.
We are not fighting. We are fighting for ourselves.
Since you cannot defend everything, only Shia people, and none of your people have attacked anybody, according to you. If you know someone, right, I will bring him back for him to come and explain. But since you watch my show, you watch an episode with me and Aali. Did you watch that show?
Aali, yeah, I know him.
His case, he's been sacked from the religion and everything. Is he part of your sect?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Not Aali, I know. He said he has been sacked. That's why I'm...
From your place. Say he was an imam.
Yeah.
His position is being taken because he said Muhammad was doing with Aisha.
The marriage between Muhammad and Aisha.
Before that, he was doing the thing before marriage.
Okay. I didn't watch the show.
You didn't watch the show, so then let's leave it. I would love to know. Questions, but since you didn't watch, I don't want you to be answering something you have no knowledge about.
And what you just said is not what happened. That Muhammad married someone.
Me too. I am not getting it straight. So if you didn't watch it, that's okay. But if you feel you can watch it later and then come and answer, I will be happy. But the point is, even if he said something wrong, what will warrant someone to be taken out of the mosque?
That was conspiracy. It has nothing to do with Islam. Maybe a group of people moving. There are enmity everywhere.
Everywhere. That's true. The truth.
It has nothing to do with Islam.
All right. Thank you so much for your last words from Zango to the mosque. Your last words for everybody. Okay. And when you are done, you add your social media handles to it if there's any.
Oh, okay. What I want to say is that we should try as much as possible to learn. First of all, to learn. We shouldn't just be following any teachings that we hear from the scholars. The scholars are also reading. They are also human beings like us. They can add, they can, minus something. But when you learn yourself, I think you can contemplate and take the right thing. And I'm encouraging them to learn about Ahlul Bayt, the 12 disciples of the Holy Prophet. Then the path will be, very clearer to them that we are not people that attack at all. Yeah.
That's great. Tell them not to attack me. Tell them.
They won't attack you.
No, say it in your language for them to hear. Say it. Tell them.
They won't attack you. Seriously.
But you don't want to tell them not to attack, not to do me anything.
No, they won't attack you.
So tell them. Say it in your language.
Kanwata tana cewa wasu na nufin damunta saboda tana yawan wasu tambayoyi. Shi sa ai hakuri kar a dame ta akan wannan. Tana neman gaskiya ne. Inshallah. As a short sir. Na bon pai mami but Arabic language. Okay. Please say a prayer for me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahir-nur. Bismillahir-nur. Bismillahir-nur ala nur. Bismillahir-nur fawqa kulli nur. Alhamdulillahi alladhi khalaqa an-nura min an-nur wa anzala an-nura ala at-tur. في كتاب مسطور في رك منشور بقدر مقدور على نبي محبور الحمد لله الذي هو بالعز مذكور وبالفخر مشهور وعلى السراء والضراء مشكور وصلى اللهم على محمد وآله الطهور اللهم صل على محمد. Do you close your eyes in the mosque when you are praying or no? No. But why don't you people anointing don't fall on you in the mosque like church, or is it because you guys are sitting down, or there is nothing like anointing? Do you believe in anointing? Do you believe in the falling in the church? I don't believe. I want to know everything. I don't know everything yet, but I want to know. We don't have everything in Islam. You don't have to. So it doesn't fall with you. I thought you because you guys are sitting down, it falls and you sleep in it. So what's the meaning when you fall down? It means that the person is a man of God or what? They said it's anointing. If you don't have, then you can't explain. So leave it. Thank you so much for coming, Papa. We do appreciate you. Your social media handles. Facebook. I have Facebook. Fadak. You can write Tamteh Aali Hussein. Tamteh Aali Hussein. Can you spell it? Because I can't get it. Temteh. Temteh. Ali Aali Hussein. Then you see this face, inshallah. Okay. You see, so follow him and ask him all the questions you need to ask him. If you feel we should bring him live, you should write it in the comment section. So we bring him live for you to ask him one-on-one questions. We open the phone lines and you talk to him one-on-one. And then again, if you know any Shia that has all the men there are married. Do you have single ones? Yeah, they are there. I think I want to pass there. Can I get one? Yeah, you get. I have to come and look for it. Yeah, you get. Me. If you know any Shia that has attacked anybody too, you should write it in the comment section. When he comes, then he come and address them. When we call you for live, before you come, please, I want you to watch Alici's episodes. So when you come, you can address a few things about his show. Alici, wherever you are, I send you love. Thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for watching your biggest, your largest, and your highest. I'm always the greatest G. Shalom. Peace.